Alright, this is the quick unboxing of the Samsung UE40JU6400K 4K model. Notice it's the 6400K and not just only the 6400, which is the older model. This is the 2016 model, the newest model of the Samsung 4K basic model TV. So quick unboxing. Okay, the front of the box looks like this. On top there's a sticker. Important, report any damage within 48 hours of delivery to your supplier. So I got this today, the 24th of March. Alright, okay. On the top there's this foam, protective foam. Inside there's a stand. Instructions just on top, resting on top of the foam it was. And TV guide, user manual. Alright, inside, power cable, remote control, nice looking remote control. Also the bottom half of the stand. Bear in mind, lay it probably in a flat, on this flat surface, and keep all the insides, all the polystyrene. Just in case there's something wrong, you have to repack it and send it back. It needs to go in the original packing. So we've got a protective screen here, bit of tissue. Now, if we zoom in just here, okay, here's a little bit of a view of the button. In fact, if you look closely, it's not a button, it's some sort of sensor. Alright, so it's allowing for for better receiving of kind of signals. That's why it's sticking out. And from the top you can see it poking out, and on the old models that's flat. Right, so the stand comes in two parts. That's the front, very nice kind of chrome finish to it. This bit sits on top. The bag of screws is inside the power cable. Put 4 screws, put it in. Even just taking a look at the stand in the rear, there's a nice cable guide there. Nice solid built, and there's nicely placed rubber feet already stuck on, so that's fantastic. Next job, affix this onto the back of the TV. Turn it facing down. Okay, advertised at 147 watts. On this, back of this, it says 62 watts, so not really sure why that is. Model number confirms it is 6400K. Type is 6400. So the K, as you know in computing, always means the one step up, doesn't it? Alright, okay. It says here common interface. There's some sort of common interface just here. So I don't think I'll be using that. It's one of them CI card adapter. Alright, so I probably wouldn't be using that. USB, so it'll be USB 2, USB 2, USB 3 here. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. USB 3, HDMI. This is HDMI 2.0 A, class A. So that's number 4. HDMI 3, so it's HDMI 2.0 as standard. HDMI 2.0. This is the one. HDMI 1 is also HDMI 2.0 A standard. And this is the one you will plug. You should really plug, say, something like your computer PC in. Now I'll come to the reason why I bought this this TV to use as a monitor, and I'll explain my thinking, my thoughts on it. Why I didn't buy a monitor, a PC monitor, and I'm using a TV instead. Also, I'm gonna go into it. If you stay with me, I'll go into how on earth I bought the newest model when everything else at the moment in the shops is the old 6400 model. I should go into that, so that'll be a nice tip for you. And aerial in, RJ45, and there's your ports. If you're using an Xbox, you can plug them straight in there, component ones. I think that one is the, okay, that's headphone. That's the optical out. I've never used optical out, but that's a nice headphone looking socket there. I've also noticed there's a nice on-off button back here, kind of hidden away. Didn't really notice that before. There's some really plush speakers. Just kind of rectangular speakers, and they're nice and large actually. Right, so that's one of the reasons why I've gone for the monitor, using the TV as a monitor. 3 speakers. I'm going to get fantastic sound out. I don't need to plug anything in. This is 60 Hertz. If I plug my PC into here, when I eventually get my GTX 680 Ti graphic card, it's got the HDMI 2.0 port on it. Stick that straight in there, 60 frames per second gaming. And I don't do really the Call of Duty kind of things. I go for more like the World of Tanks or the Arma 3. And I don't really need super quick reaction to it. I think this is 20 milliseconds reaction, and there's a game mode on it. That's one of the reasons I bought it for. Another reason, 40 inch screen, as you know, I do a lot of Autodesk. It's got upscaling, so it's going to upscale any 1080 until it looks like 4K. Wow. So, okay, my computer's only an i7 quad core, but this thing here, I'm chucking out 1080, this thing here is going to boost it up to 4K. Why not? So I'm not going to lose any computing power, and the computer's not going to strain, it's going to look fantastic. And I'll be able to see, I'm going to see the whole, if I'm on Autodesk, the whole full screen on a 40. Not if it was on 4K, it'd be in the corner somewhere. Okay, but if it was on 1080, it'll be the whole full screen, and it'll be upscaled to 4K. That's fantastic. All right, I'll just carry on, lift this up. Okay, it looks very, very sharp. Okay, got Google up, and so I guess I'm going to type in BBC News Live, something like that, see if it works. Right, so it's got predictive text in it. So before I hit the enter button, what I'm going to do is see how fast it is. Also, there's a notice on this app here, on this Google app, you can sign in, which is fantastic. USB, you can connect a USB keyboard to it, so you can type a lot quicker. So just hit the enter button. Alright, that was very quick, the quad core. Right, this is absolutely what I wanted. I can see this, I'm not going to go blind look at a 23-inch screen. I've got a 40-inch screen here, and I'm sitting, what, 4 foot away. I should be able to see all the details. It's responsive, it do the job what I want. Here's my channel on YouTube, and as you can see, it's definitely upscaling the 1080 until it looks absolutely stunning. It basically looks like a very good 1080p monitor. I'm not saying it's 4K at the moment because I haven't got 4K output, but it is upscaling it. Normally, if you can expand it on the 40-inch screen, same from your PC, no way is it going to look like this. But a monitor, 40-inch monitor, will look like this. So this is no different from a 1080p monitor at the moment, with my graphic card only chucking out 1080p. It's fantastic. Right, so game mode, and I can tell you now that there's tiny bit of lag on the as I move the mouse around. Tiny bit, hardly noticeable. Let's try the game mode. Figure out how to do that first. Press the menu button on the controller. Scroll down. System. Right on the arrow. Go down to General. Right on the arrow. Game mode on. It should looks exactly the same to me, no different. Alright, so apparently it's not meant to look as good, and it is instant response as you're finding in the monitor. I can't really tell the difference.